Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Father of the Everchosen, and we're going to be jumping into some more quick battles as the vampire counts tonight. And like I said, it should just be one quick battle, and then you'll get a video or two on Tuesday, both being quick battles as well. So, we'll hop in here. Looks like we're going to be going up against probably... Alright, we're going to be going up against the Dark Elves. So let's mix it up. Let's go with a Necrarch. We're going to leave, I think, all those abilities. Keep Spirit Leech. I think we'll do Spirit Leech, Invocation, and Raise Dead. And we'll leave it at that. We'll grab our Necromancer, put him on his corpse cart, leave him with Invocation and Raise Dead as well. And against Bretonia, let's grab a White King, put him on his horse. And I think we'll leave it at that. We'll take off Foe Seeker. And then Stearnsman. Some Skeletal Spears. Yeah, we'll just go with 2 Skeletal Spears for now. Grab some zombies. Whew. Let's see if I can manage 2 Blood Knights. If they bring anything big, Blood Knights will be good, and Blood Knights are just great utility overall. We'll grab a Terrorgeist, support him with some Fellbats, and let's grab... Let's take one of those zombies off. And we'll grab... You know what? We're going to take all the zombies off. We'll just grab the Tithe and 2 Skeletal Warriors. And that should be enough there. So, small line to hold. The Necrarch should be right there with the Necromancer. White King will be with the Blood Knights. And then we've got the Terrorgeist and the Fellbats up in the air. Very open battlefield. So let's hope, Scourge Runner Chariot will be pretty annoying. But if they get the Scourge Runner too close to the Necrarch, we can hit it with Spirit Leech. We might be able to bog it down with zombie summons. They are fast. But it's going to have to pick whether it wants to take my Blood Knights or the Terrorgeist out. And whichever it isn't focusing, I should be able to get into their lines. And if they don't bring a Scourge Runner, then I don't know. I mean, the Flag of the Blood Keep is going to keep any Blood Knights safe from missile attacks. So, I don't know. I think this will be a relatively good setup here. So, and like I said, the video or videos that will be coming on Tuesday, I will probably also be recording those tonight. So, if you leave any comments on this video, probably will not get to them by then. But any videos for Wednesday or further, and Wednesday I believe will be another Mountain Blade campaign video. So any more Warhammer content that will come, I will definitely see your comments before. So as always, set up our line, stagger them. And then we'll just send the tide zombies in. Pretty much just let them run right away.
Yes, awake, minions.
And we'll put the Blood Knights and the White King off on my left flank. And the Terrorgeist and the Felbats off on my right. So hopefully I can just move right up. We'll send the Tithe in. If the Tithe take a whole bunch of arrow fire, so be it. If they want to waste it on a 200 point zombie instead of, you know, my Necromancer. And they have more troops than me, so they're probably an infantry heavy army, which should be pretty good. My cavalry should be able to get off to the side. And if I'm smart with my Death Shrieks, should be able to hold this pretty well. And we're starting with pretty good winds of magic as well. Lagging out a little bit. Hopefully we'll recover here in just a sec. Yep. So hopefully with improving my skills in these battles, I'll get a little better on the Von Karstein campaign, if any of you guys are partaking of that campaign. Vlad's definitely been having some issues in that campaign. He's gotten his armies kind of trounced the last 2 armies he's had, but Isabella's doing good. So hopefully I'll be able to take, you know, some lessons from this, and definitely the micro with my 2 flanks should help. So we've got Dark Riders with repeaters. They've got Corsairs over there. I guarantee you they have Shades somewhere. Blackguard, more Dark Shards. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Shades over here with them. But we're going to wait for these guys to get into position. They're just going to let themselves get charged? Alright. Anti-large cavalry versus pretty weak. And we spotted their Dark Riders on this side. We'll pull the 2 Blood Knights away. The Blood Knights don't have to chase them down. This might be a little more advantageous of a view. Move him up a little more. And I guess we can just start to slowly but surely engage. They've got Lokir Felhart right there. Getting spirit leeched. Alrighty. Let's get some zombie summons. Perfect. Bogged them down just in time. And we'll start moving our Blood Knights around. They just want to leave their Blackguard over there. I'm more than willing to let them And let's get these rear charges going. These guys involved. And let's see if I can pull the Blood Knights just straight through. If I can, I'll get a nice rear charge. And where's this Terrorgeist? Good pull through. Keeping the bats there. Let's pull these guys through a little more. Yeah, these bats move over. The Blood Knights are rampaging, which is not ideal. Support. Ooh, nice. Perfect charge. Huge damage. Alright, where's that Terrorgeist? Definitely need him back in here. My Lord being there. Not exactly the place I want him. A nice big death streak right there. We'll move him over. They're all rampaging over there. Should be enough targets there to keep us moving. Where is their Lord? Okay, Lokir Fellheart is engaged in combat with my Lord. Right in here. Perfect fight. And the balance of powers well in my favor. They've just got too many units, and they let a Blackguard get bogged down by some Fellbats, which not exactly ideal. Let's pull our cavalry out. Move the tithe back. Let's move my Lord over. Get them. Nice shriek. Where's my other cavalry? Come on, pull them out. Heroic killing blow. Need to kill Lokir. It's a bigger leadership penalty if their Lord dies. And just to make sure he doesn't come back. Those Blackguard just aren't going to be a threat. They're not fast enough to re-engage. And I think at this point, the only thing that really is holding them together is that Blackguard. And this Blackguard. But they're about to lose both of them to leadership loss. Good. A good battle. I think... Oh, wow. 2 experience chevrons on these Blood Knights, almost 200 kills. Definitely a better, better microing with, having 2 separate groups, the cavalry and the Air Force, and being able to bog down a Blackguard with a Fellbat for basically the entire match. I definitely will chalk that up to miss micro on my opponent, and not retreating with these Dark Riders. I mean, they're not the most expensive, but just like last time, I'll jump here to a custom battle, and Dark Elves. The 650 for one kill. Not worth it, and especially with having 92 speed, they could have definitely outran my Blood Knights. And then the Blackguard are a 1300 point unit that got bogged down by a 350 gold unit of Fellbats. And I also bogged down their archers at the same time. So definitely some missteps on my opponent. Still probably need to watch my uses of magic. The one summon of zombies was perfect. It stopped that rear charge. But after that, I needed to make sure that I committed those zombies to fighting, because they just stood around for a while. And I think other than that, I don't have any other commentary for good or ill on mine or my opponent's behalf. Besides maybe the fact that the Black Ark Corsairs that were on their left flank that were coming against my right, they needed to be pulled in quicker, or they needed to be moved to the back to protect the archers, because they were out of the battle for a good chunk of it, and they were able to easily be singled out by my White King. And building him out like this, he was a 9-10, and he was able to hold off. They were, two 650 units. So I thank my opponent for a decent match, and hopefully the next match that I'm able to play, maybe against a slightly more skilled opponent, and just keep building up my skill level. But as always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video today, please leave a like or a comment. If you enjoy the content that I'm putting out here on the channel, please subscribe. And as always, I've been Father of the Ever-Chosen.